All right, welcome everyone, Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Apothecary Diaries, Season 2, Episode 2.
Mau Mau has a Mau Mau.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
It's very fitting.
Got a cute little cat.
That's right.
Little cat.
Yep. And the girls of the court have fiction. They have the written word.
Oh, yes.
They have steamy romances that also may or may not end up being used to, send critical information and or education to them when it is needed.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Fantastic. Flawless system.
But this is also a fun way to then have, some of the people that aren't in the, upper ends of the palace and most of the servants and stuff potentially get educated.
Yep.
And also just desire it as well.
Yes, teach them how to properly service the emperor if he ends up calling to them or something, or...
Talk about the servants, Jacob.
Oh, sure, yeah, right, the servants, yes. I mean, it would be helpful for them to be able to read and stuff, yeah,
exactly.
Now they are motivated to learn.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
uh-huh.
So yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
接待担当の交換が進めています。そうか。大事な外交の相手だ。引き続き頼む。
そろそろ衣替えをしようと思います。まずは衣装の整理から。インファ、アイラ、マオマオ。はい、本ニャン様。こっちは一時期すごく流行ったんだけど。
We're bringing it back?
時期が過ぎると途端に使えなくなるのよね。そういえば。もう少ししたら新しい次女が来るわよ。
Oh.
玉葉様のご解任で
Okay.
人手が必要になるから。
Reinforcements.
50人以上も次女や下女を引き連れてだから。帝の長妃である玉葉様の次女が5人しかいない。
Right.
こんなに減らしてよかったのですか？大丈夫。新しいのを何着か注文しているし。それにもうすぐキャラバンが来るの。
And that means new people,
new things
new
to
stuff,
buy.
Gossip.
マオマオの空き時間作るから見に行きなよ。玉葉様はこういう時いつもお小遣いをくれる。
Uh-oh.
どうしたの？おしゃべりばかり。
Especially when there's only 5 of you.
Yes, we are just working. Yes. Good workers, yes.
お呼びでしょうか、リファ様。
シン、これを見な。
Oh.
キャラバンの買い出しですか？手の空いている次女に買いに行かせに。
シン様、診療所からことつてです。
診療所からことつて。
Doesn't look like good news. Oh.
Well,
That's a look.
That's menacing.
いいなぁ。私も新しい服とか欲しい。着てく場所ないけど。分かってるけど欲しいの
？It's fun to look, though,
Mm-hmm.
病気にでもかかったらすぐ広がってしまいそう。
Oh.
そうでもない。
Yeah.
衛生管理はしっかりしているから。
Oh, okay.
衛生面がちゃんとしていれば病気の発生は防げる。それでも重病にかかった時は実家に返されるが。最後の日なら少し時間をもらえそう。
You want to go shopping with me?
So that's
So
what they're
pretty.
gonna wear?
ちょっと奮発しすぎたかしら。
Whoa.
もっと買ってもよかったのですよ。水晶宮の次女たちは派手に買い物をするだろうし。
Sure, they could revive their status and generally just boost morale.
明日もキャラバンの商人が来るから今日の分は片付けますよ。はーい。袖のついた着物と胸のすぐ下で帯を締めるスカートが多いな。このタイプ以外の服はなかったのですか？こればっかりだったわよ。
Okay, just a style thing. Is there an extra reason for it?
解任はまだ外に知られていない。
Oh.
普通なら客が好む服を持ち込むはずだ。
Oh. Right.
Mm-hmm.
それを踏まえた上で、あえてこういうデザインのものを持ち込んだと。
Yeah, that's actually kind of suspect, yeah.
帯を腰でしっかり締めるデザインのものがあるか聞いた方がいいと思います。もっと違うものを買っておか。
She understands, yeah.
Given how dangerous things can be when you have the Emperor's child in you.
Right. Whoa, that's a glass.
これください。
Oh,
やってる。
Cute.
it's like one of the cheapest things there, probably,
Uh-huh.
but it's
Yep.
like, you know, it's
Yeah.
the little things, right?
妹とやらがいたらこんな
This type of creature.
Yeah.
ママは行きたいところないの？付き合うよ。それに最終日に来た理由がもう一つある。
Discounts?
ネイビー
Yeah! I knew it!
簡単にぼったくれると思うなよ。
I love it.
Yep.
She's been trained well.
Indeed.
Ooh.
ジャスミン茶か。
Hmm.
これください。
Huh?
New character.
Oh! The character they were teasing in the previous episode. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
マオマオに紙紐買ってもらったんだ。かわいい。
Oh.
二人は知り合いか。
ジョーちゃんに友達がいるなんて知らなかったよ。
ヤブ医者が大変失礼なことを言ってくれるのが本当のことなので仕方ないだろう。
Oh, Kitty's so cute.
なんで名前？盗賊改め。
Admonisher of thieves. Oh. Yeah. So fun.
なかなか入れる機会はないだろうけど。
ジョーちゃんたち、
Oh, little
Ooh.
flan cakes.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
シスイもキャラバンは初めてか。
Okay.
ローラン妃の時代と共に入ってきたとすれば、来て半年ほどなのだろう。
Cool. Mama's so observant, like taking in like all these kind of little things, you know?
近々異国から特使が来るかららしいよ。
へえ、偉い人が来るんですね。それ言っちゃっていい？
Yeah, just actual security risk.
Right.
Talking about that.
変な匂いがするんだけど。
Oh.
北側？
Huh?
ない。
Hmm.
変な匂いね。
Oh. Some kind of chemical reaction going on then.
シスイは北側に行く仕事があるの？あっちは草むらが多いのだよね。
Oh,
Oh.
and you got Mama's attention.
南の果樹園とかはしっかり手入れされているからあまりいないけど、北側の廃墟とかいい感じ。でっかい雲がたくさんいる。 行く？行ってみる？
No.
Yes.
行って
Mhm.
見て見てこれなんて綺麗な色でぷっつりしてて可愛いな。美味しくてママも
I do love Mao Mao, the student who is like, yes, yes, teach me your ways. I will absorb everything.
Did we just become best friends?
Oh.
Someone was
So someone's sick.
coughing? Yeah.
裁縫の輸入品は香りが強い。
Ah,
周りに
gotcha.
はいい香りでも混ざり合うと危険だ。
Sure.
ごめんなさい。装備。
So, so.
この前作った装備水を売りさばけば儲かるかもしれないな。いや、匂いが強い装備の精油は妊婦に悪い影響を与えて。
Dang, she thinks of everything.
この匂いも
And if they know,
Yeah, they might be trying to sabotage.
right. Huff, yeah.
水晶球へ。
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta huff you ladies.
I love it.
水晶球の実話が真から遠くに届いた。お前はもう少し節度がある人間だと思ってる。
今度はちゃんと了解を取ってかける。人士様、そこに書かれているものを読んでいただいてもよろしいですか？
ああ、装備、安息口、青霧、入港に経費。
どれも妊婦に害のあるものばかりです。
All
all
of
of
them.
them. Oh, damn.
Whoa. And when mixed together, the intensity of the smell would be stronger. Yeah.
これは私が買ったものです。
No way.
ジャスミンには子宮を収縮させる作用がある。
No way.
からしは妓女の堕胎剤によく使われる材料です。
Oh my god, it was like an anti-pregnancy just shipment of stuff.
Uh-huh.
どれも少量であれば問題ありません。大量摂取したり、誤った使い。
Or with all of them combined, you know.
これってあれに似ていませんか？
あれって何？
あまり
Oh.
副作用が知られていないもの。
Yeah.
高級にあってもおかしくないもの。
つまりそれは高級内に毒物を持ち込もうとした者がいると考えていいのか。
それぞれは毒として扱われる商品ではありません。 他の妃たちにも注意した方がいいと思います。
Damn.
Okay.
I like that because of the pattern thus far, Mao Mao was able to detect it so quickly.
Right.
中市での暗殺未遂事件は多くの人間が関わっている
Yep.
可能性が高い。
Going through all the list of unsolved things.
Mm-hmm.
どこまでが憶測で、どこまでが
Yeah, you'd probably
Sure.
feel paranoid after a bit.
それは毒ではなかったのか。
Not in this quantity.
お茶一杯でどうにかなるようなものではありませんし、私は妊婦でもありません。
Yeah, yeah.
それもそうだな。
それにここは厨房です。
Yeah, hey. Scoot
Yeah,
out of
what
my
are you doing
space.
here?
ナオシュン様はどうされました？
I'm so glad this season's back because I've missed their banter.
お茶を
Yeah.
この茶には他にどんな作用がある？
心を和らげます。不眠にも
Pyro loves it, you know.
効果もあります。そういえば、ジャスミンには他にも違う効用がありました。
どんな？
不妊です。主に男性側が原因。
Have we gotten so familiar that you're...
Commenting on my fertility?
Yeah, yeah.
好みじゃない。帰る。
Oh. Yeah.
やっちまった。
Yeah. Kind of a bit too rude there.
中級妃である仁妃が亡くなりました。仁妃が。毒。
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. I heard a little extra drop there. All right, all right.
All right. There are games afoot.
We've got a poison situation potentially. Potentially.
Right.
And I love that Mao Mao still listens to everything that Lumen, her teacher, basically like told her about. In that, okay, we've got a situation where it could be very easy to fall into the conjecture trap. Just
Right.
start looking for things that confirm your bias,
Right.
rather than just observing things as they are and taking things as they are.
Because when you know as much as Mao Mao knows, yeah, you're going to see patterns, right? And there's probably plenty of times that patterns arise where you're like, that is potentially sus.
Yeah.
But it's probably not. It's probably just harmless. It's
Yeah.
an actual just coincidence.
Right. You could think that, there's a poisonous plot afoot. You could think that, Jinshi's the emperor, like, there's all kinds of there's all kinds of
Exactly.
ways in which conjecture betrays you.
Right.
So, therefore, be patient. Do note, though, that there is a room for your gut, your instincts, but acting on them is not as wise.
Yeah, I really like how this show continually makes it something where we can seed conflicts without having the issue of like, oh, how do these characters just not see it coming or whatever? No, because they're going about their daily lives, right? Stuff happens all the time.
Oh, there's a lot that, would just slip by unnoticed. Yeah.
Well, at the same time, have it being something where then it's okay, we're not following up on it right now because right now it's just a pattern, right? That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just, all right, keep an eye on it, keep tabs on
The
it.
clothing thing, though, was really interesting in
Yeah.
that, wait, all the clothes
Yeah.
were within,
Targeted
like-
advertising? Does someone have our information?
Yeah, exactly. Who didn't put their who didn't delete their cookies recently?
Exactly, yeah.
Like who's browsing on an unsecure web browser here?
Right.
Yeah.
And especially in a situation like at the Rear Palace where, just ye olden times, there's no actual way for information to travel quickly, conveniently.
Well,
right?
the power of rumors is really
The
strong.
power of rumors is
Loose
a real
lips
thing.
sinks ships. So
Yes,
I will
absolutely.
say the one way that actually has worked since the dawn of time is gossip. And I'll tell you, this place is filled with gossip.
Yeah,
We just saw
yeah.
a classic example of where the quack doctor just casually let loose, like,
That's true.
just very potentially like security risk kind of info to random servants.
Yep.
Now, Mao Mao, I understand. Mao Mao has a lot of connections to, important people here. So
Right.
she's got some unspoken clearance in that regard.
Exactly. And
But
if she
Mao
has
Mao's
people
friends
with her,
doesn't necessarily mean you should do that.
right, just because they're with Mao Mao, you might think, it's fine. But like, no, there's
No, don't
need to know
think
bases
you're an
are
idiot,
that way for a reason.
Yeah. So also just a kind of a small little nitpick here. It's kind of weird that they mention while in secure private environments that it's a envoy from another nation. Like we can't just say what the nation is.
Oh, I think that's just one of those things where it's we're not going into the names of the different nations and things like that, too much because it's the whole
It's China. I mean, it's
Right,
not,
right,
it's
exactly.
not actually though.
Yeah, exactly. We're not saying what the emperor is the emperor of what. No. It's just
It's just something where, because of the way this story is structured, it feels extra weird when we come against that roadblock of like, everyone says, "Oh, it's from a foreign nation." It's like, but you know what nation? Like Jinshi, Gaoshin,
Right.
y'all would actually know. So
Yeah,
why
it's-
are you?
I think it's the thing of once there are multiple foreign nations that are plot relevant, then we'll start naming them, But
don't
until
think
then,
we
it's
ever
just,
will.
oh, that foreign nation. Oh, yes, that foreign nation. It's the
It is really funny.
we can't call it Starbucks. So yes, that coffee place that's right around the corner.
But anyhow, that was just something I thought was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mao Mao only really ended up finding this out because of her desire to go and splurge on the last day because of the discounts.
Yep.
And ended up just kind of noticing, hold on. Yeah, these are all great things, and thus none of them are poison. But actually,
there's
in
a
the
pattern.
context of pregnancy, all of these have side effects that are negative.
Right.
Whoa.
And I like also
Whoa.
that that's something where she noticed that after the whole thing with the dresses, right? Which would have like basically cued her in that do people outside of, the ladies in waiting here and stuff know that she's pregnant?
No, but see, I don't think they do. But I think the part that's kind of fun about this is that while you're going to have, especially our new servant friend here, Shisui, being kind of involved in things here, the idea of scents and smells specifically being a way that you could transmit something quickly, because we talked about in the same episode, in the same vein of things, how the water gets moved around.
Sure.
But in terms of how things get naturally moved around with regards to things that you could then make sure certain people would touch, and then also certain people would smell, laundry, and specifically like the scents that you would put on clothes.
Yeah, if you wanted to like obfuscate something else that you put in it, yeah, you put some heavily scented oils or whatever on there.
And then as long as the scent of the thing that's sus is not obvious within the heavily scented stuff, then you could put all kinds of stuff in there. So the idea that they have this stuff that's in the West that's all mixed together and thus makes a very chaotically strong scent. And yet Mama was like, wait, hold on. And then she's like sniffing them really strongly to see if there's any like
Specific
extra
ones,
specific stuff that she can notice is fun. But yeah, bringing up all the unsolved things thus far and being like, okay, these are our variables that we could be working with.
Right, because that's another thing that comes along with the daily life mystery solving aspects, right? All right, yeah, there ends up being patterns in the past, and okay, cool, and we deal with some of those things. But that doesn't mean that every little, convenient, like everything gets conveniently checked in a box, right? So that you know what that was all about. No. And so that stuff could come up later and you're just thinking about it. Is that related to this? It could be. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, I really like the way that this show does the investigation side of things with, just the medicine and the herbs and the poisons and all that stuff, especially since we're people that don't know about that.
Right, and while this could go full, Sherlock Holmes and have everything be pulled out of the thin air stuff at the very end, we get a lot along the way to allow us to follow along.
Yep.
Because Mao Mao doesn't know everything. She's not, some galaxy brained.
Right.
Know?
She's not some like crazy genius. She's just very well educated and very observant. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you kind of poured some, some shit in his tea, like
It was a bit harsh.
it's a bit much, but maybe also as they're getting closer, then there's some aspects of that closeness that tend towards, vulnerabilities. And thus you could end up hitting him in a spot that's maybe really vulnerable, especially to you.
Right. And maybe you don't
That's
realize it, or, if there is that.
That's kind of fun for their relationship, yeah.
Yes. And given that they have that like dynamic, their work dynamic basically, that there isn't that communication after the fact of like, oh shit, sorry about that. Was that too much? That was just an offhand comment. Don't read into it too much.
Yeah.
My bad,
But I love a Jinshi that has a little bit more self-respect and is like, oh, this isn't fun anymore, so I'm dipping out. It's like,
Yep.
oh, yeah.
But you two
Bummer.
will figure things out.
Oh,
That'll be
yeah,
great.
for sure. But we got a dead concubine.
Yep.
We've got a potential poisoning set up through tea, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, next episode we'll follow up with that. So yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.